9.8, day 2, continued of our transversals and our angles. We'll right to example number 7. Find the measures of each unknown angle. So if we look over here, if measure of angle 4, right here, equals 45 degrees, find the measures of all the other unknown angles. Well, what do we know about 4 and 7? 4 and 7 are what kind of angles? They are, starts with a V, vertical angles. So we know they are congruent. So we know that one's 45 degrees. What do I know about 2 and 7? What kind of angles are 2 and 7? They're on the inside of the parallel lines, so they are alternate interior angles. So I know this one is 45 degrees. And then again now here 2 and 5 are what kind of angles? Just like 4 and 7. Vertical angles, so this one also is 45 degrees. So 2, 5, 4, and 7 are all 45 degrees. 2, 5, 4, and 7. 45 degrees. Now we need to find the other missing 4. And these will all be congruent. And how do I find that? Well, I know that 1 and 5 are supplementary. And I know this one's 45 degrees, so 2 supplementary angles added together equal 180 degrees. So if you take 180 minus your 45, you end up with 135 degrees. So that's what all the remaining 4 angles are, 135 degrees. Example 8. Measure of angle 4 is 135 degrees, like we just figured out. Measure of angle 6 is 5x minus 15. These two angles are not congruent, all right? They're not corresponding, they're not vertical, they're not alternate interior or alternate exterior. So what do we know about them? I know that if we add them together, these two are, starts with an S, supplementary angles. So they equal 180 degrees. So if I take these two angles, 135 plus
Cameron Anderson to the office, please.
Plus 5x minus 15, they will equal 180 degrees. Solve that equation, combine my like terms. 135 minus 15 is 120, plus 5x equals 180. Subtract 120 to both sides. Now I have 5x equals 60, divide both sides by 5, x equals 12. So if I know, write an equation and solve for x, x equals 12. However, if I put it in here, 5 times 12, 5 times x is 60, 60 minus 15 is 45. 45 and 135 equal 180? Yes, they do. Example 9. Now in this one we know that measure of angle 2 equals 40 degrees. Right in here, 40 degrees. Measure of angle 4 is 3x plus 19. What do we know? This is angle 2 and 4 are what kind of angles? So if I took this and I slid a translation down the transversal, it would line up. So 2 and 4 are corresponding angles. So they are congruent. Write an equation and solve for x. Well, if they're congruent, we know that they are equal to each other. So they want us to solve for x. Write an equation and solve for x. So I know they're congruent because they're corresponding. So I know 40 degrees, this angle equals angle 4, 3x plus 19. Draw your line, solve your equation. Minus 19 to both sides. Now I have 3x equals 21. Now, final, divide by 3, x equals 7. We know x equals 7 here. What is the measure of the angle? 3 times 7 is 21 plus 19. 21 plus 19 is 40. Does that work? Yes, because we know they're congruent. We just prove they are equal. That worked. Your homework. You need to do pages 3 and 4 in the packet.